I'm not sure what just happened with the video. Hopefully I had it on this whole time. I just realized my camera was off. But this is a 24-hour-old line, actually 20-hour-old line, that alternates between blood and tracking shoes only. We're on a blood and tracking shoes section, about to make a turn. You see, just found the turn. Swinging around, the turn goes off this way. In case I didn't have the video running earlier, Hunter, this is Hunter, he's 10.5 months old. It's about his 48th training track in his life. He has some trouble with tracking shoes only sometimes, and with any kind of age on it. If it's fresh, 6-8 hours old, no problem, but tracking shoe only he has some trouble with when it gets to be older stuff, 20-24 hours. So this track has been alternating between 100 yards of blood and shoes and 100 yards of just shoes. I laid a similar track the other day that was all shoes, and but I laid the track in dry leaves, the exact same forest but dry leaves. He had a lot of trouble with it. He was able to do it, but it was much more difficult. Okay, we're going to go to shoes only now. Blood stops here and then just shoes continue. Anyhow, it appears that this track, which was laid in wet leaves yesterday, even though it's been rained on, he's able to do the track and shoes much better. I believe more scent gets put down when the leaves are wet when you lay the track. He's getting real loose on the line now. He's not having trouble finding the tracking shoe, harder than with the blood, but because the scenting conditions are low, I shouldn't say scenting conditions, but the amount of scent is less, he finds a little piece, then he reaches out. So I'm going to put the leash back in my hand, and I'm not going to allow him to do that. I shouldn't say not allow, I'm going to discourage it. Obviously I'm not going to discourage searching, but I'm going to discourage that reaching way out. I just stopped him there. There was no reason for him to go all the way up there. Like I said a moment ago, I'm not sure if I got the first part of this track on the video or not. I certainly hope I did. The first part on the tracking shoes was much better than this. This isn't bad, but he was much more methodical, calmer, and line control was much better than what we're seeing now. He's grabbing little pieces of it now and searching out for the next piece instead of methodically looking close by. There would be a spot of blood right under that ribbon. Even though this is tracking shoe, there's a spot of blood every 25 meters or so. He's right on the line there. And that's the way I want him to work when he's having a difficulty. Not all that reaching around stuff. What he's doing now is what I'm looking for. If you're missing a piece, look close for the next piece. Don't go flying out of there. I stopped him right there. There was no reason to go back. Good. This is how the whole first part of the line looked. Again, if the video missed it, it was all nice like this on the tracking shoe. Not like what you saw there a minute ago. Okay, this triple ribbon up here is a change from tracking shoes only to blood, and there's a left-hand turn. No! Find it! Yeah, that was hot game. There's no doubt about that. That could be what that was all about up there, too. Find it! And judging by the fact that he's right back on the line here on the blood after going down there crazily, I suspect for sure that that was hot game. See him look back over his shoulder that direction? A squirrel or something must have come through here. Good boy. Good boy. This is blood. I stopped him right there. Absolutely no reason for a right-hand turn. The line goes that way. Wind's coming this way, what little bit of wind there is. No reason for him to go down there at all. We're only about 30 yards from the end. Find it. Skin is right there. Oh, good boy. Good boy, Hunter. Good boy. Good boy, huh? Oh, yeah. Good boy, yeah. Oh, yeah, huh? Oh, good boy, Hunter. Good. Good boy, huh? That's a good boy. Good. Good. That's a good boy. Okay. Good. Good. Good boy, Hunter. Good boy, yeah. Good. Good boy, huh? That's my good boy, yeah. Okay. Good boy, huh? Yeah, what is it, huh? What is it, huh? Yeah, huh? Oh, yeah. Good fella. Okay, so what do we learn today? I think the two things we saw, especially if you saw the whole video from the start, was that time and duration, not of the age of the track, we'll talk about that separately, but the length of the track, I think definitely affect him. I've seen it kind of before. His ability to concentrate and stay focused seems to dwindle. It used to be a lot worse, but it seems to still dwindle to some degree as the length of the track goes. He always seems to, if he's going to get in a little bit of trouble and get distracted and chase him off game, it always seems to happen towards the end of the track, not the beginning. I'm sure that's just maturity. That'll improve with age. The foundation of what his style is excellent. Just a matter of getting that focus, I think, which will come with maturity. No doubt about it that the track and shoes are harder for him than the blood and track and shoes, although he is certainly able to do it. I think we can also say that track and shoes laid in leaves, wet leaves, leaves more scent than track and shoes laid in dry leaves, which is only common sense. I think to continue my training, I'm going to keep my tracks on the shorter side, have blood there most of the time with little breaks of no blood, and focus on his tracking style, line control, and get him out of the habit before he builds a habit of reaching out. So that's the story for today. Very good. Thank you for watching. And sorry if the first part of this track is missing.